Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at the Raspberry Pi operating system installation and BNC configurations. All details will be explained on your slide, but I am going to see hands-on lab. Here installation, RPi, Raspberry Pi Model 5. Assembly is very trivial as far as you have a pre-installed SD card. Let me show to you the pre-installed SD card. This is, if you see here, 128 gigabytes Raspberry Pi OS. That's already installed here. So you can take this out. And then from your kit, there's a Raspberry Pi 5 8 gig RAM. You can take out this device, and as you can see here, there's USB ports and Ethernet ports. We can use this USB ports for your keyboard and mouse, and also the monitor. The most important thing here on the side, there's a HDMI, mini HDMI port. Two of them are available. If you have only one monitor, I want you to use this, the first one, low one, just right above from this power line. Power line is C-type of USB. So actually what you need to do is to, this predefined, pre-installed Raspberry Pi OS SD card, plug in here behind this, the device. Then there is a SD card slots. So you can there is a pin. This pin needs to be touched at the motherboard here. Okay, so you can push this like this, and then supply the power. From that point, then you can see this SD card configuration. Okay, so we'll come back to this. But just in case, if you do not have pre-installed SD card, or if you want to make a new SD card to be ready for the Raspberry Pi OS, the Linux. Say this is yet brand new ones. It's not really bootable yet. Then what you need to do is you need to from the kit, there is a what is it called? This is a USB micro SD card reader. So card reader here. So I'm going to pull this out. Then here there is the regular USB slots available. On back side there is another SD card slots. So two slots available from this one adapter. So you need to plug this into this SD card slots. Okay. All right. And then get this ready. And then what you need to do is to get you need to download the RPi OS imager. So I'm going to click this to bring that imager down. Okay, so you can download for Mac OS. If your laptop is Windows, then this will be automatically switched to Windows. So you can download this. Okay, I think it is downloaded already. And go back here, download. Then there's an RPi imager downloaded, right? So click this. And I want to put this in the application folder. And currently I have the earlier version. So make it replaced with the new versions. All right. And then if I come here, the application, actually application here. Ooh. Only one application. Chrome app. What is this? Probably not. I think I need to back up a little further. One more backup. Here, top level applications. Then the Raspberry Pi imager, right? Is this installed? Yeah, probably this is installed. Right. So double click this. Raspberry Pi imager app download. Yeah, you can open it. Then this is the exact same one displayed here on the web, right? That is what I explained on my slide. Come here. And by the way, if you want to format your SD card, if it is dirty, then you need to reformat it. Okay, there is a sdcard.org. You can download and then format it if you want. Other than that, then it is ready. So actually, what you need to do, you need to enter here. Select a few of those. So choose a device, then you could say Raspberry Pi 5, 4, whatever. So maybe this is the recent version of Raspberry Pi OS, so Debian, the Linux. And then choose the OS here, and also you need to choose the device. So I think that's a Raspberry Pi OS, right? Operating systems. This is a device. And the storage, let's see. Here it asks you to choose. If I plug this to hold on. I need to, because my MacBook does not have this the typical USB 2 or 3 types, but only C types available from my MacBook. So I need to find out the connector. All right, so give me a second. I will come back to get it. So I now found, let me unplug this. This is a USB port, and this guy can plug in. This is a C type, and this is a converter of those adapter. So I'm going to plug C type into my MacBook. If I get that, I want to have here, this is the reader. So I'm going to plug this in one of these slots. Okay, this is reader. And all together back into the MacBook. Okay, so this guy picked up quickly, right? 128.2 gigabytes. So you can choose this, if you choose this, and then there's a next. I do not want to, let's see what happens. If I do next, then would you like to apply with customization settings, edit settings, and then you can go further. Let's see if I do any further. So this is a little older version. This is a new version. Edit settings. If I click this, oh yeah, it's a set host name. Currently, it is a set Raspberry Pi. Set your username Jaeyoon and password, configuration SSID, and all of this, and save. And then if you save, then this guy might ask you to, here, would you like to do? If you say yes, then from that point, the Raspberry Pi OS will be loaded on my SD card. But because this is a SD card is already done that is the same effect as I do here, yes, right now. So mine is done, so I would say I want to just unplug. All right, so this is one way that you could do if you want to redo. Okay, so this is done. Once it is done, then you can go back to this, the configurations. All right, so I'll show that to you. All right, so come back here again. This is a Raspberry Pi device. I want to plug this. That's a pin, should be on, should touch on this motherboard here, the circuit board. Plug this, and I have, when I plug this, then what would happen is this guy needs the displayer. Okay, so I'm going to bring up displayer. Okay, I have a small displayer. Okay, this may be 5-inch, 7-inch. I do not remember that. I am going to plug this. I'm going to connect this with the Raspberry Pi, and then I have extra mouse, and also I have keyboard. This is a rollover keyboard. I'll show this to you. This is a rollover. Okay, like this. This is very handy. I can roll this, so I'm going to use this. Okay, and then I do have the power for the monitor. Actually, there is a 5-inch monitor, so I am going to. It's a 5-inch monitor. For this, the side there is a is it this way? Oh yeah, the other side. Yeah, plug in here. I need to push this to, I need the power lines. It's real messy, right? Okay, so power line is up, no signals. And then I need to connect this HDMI. So this Raspberry Pi has the port for micro. I want to plug this into the first one, then this is HDMI #1 port. This should be connected to this monitor. Okay, so I have here HDMI and this side power lines. So display is ready, and I have the mouse and keyboard. Okay, mouse and keyboard. So what I want to do here, back to my Raspberry Pi, put this, anything that you want. Okay, 1, 2, this and the other one. Okay, both of these are connected. So this Raspberry Pi has, I think this is a mouse and keyboard and HDMI for display, and also here SD card. So Raspberry Pi is ready. Finally, I want to plug my power line, so USB Type-C into here. This is the power lines. Okay, so plug this. Okay, see what happens from our so you may be able to see from my monitor, small monitor. It takes a little while, not too long. All right, so if I see this clearly, it says, welcome to Raspberry Pi desktop. Before you start using it, there are a few things to set up. Press next to get started. Okay, that's what it says. I'm not sure you can see it clearly. So to interact with this Raspberry Pi, therefore we need a keyboard and mouse. So this is a mouse this is a mouse connected to the Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to click this. Okay. Click OK. And then next, it says set as country. It has by default it is United Kingdom, language British English, and time zone, I think Belfast. Remember this Raspberry Pi invented in UK, United Kingdom, or England, right? It's not USA products. This is yeah, England products. So I need to change this to. So United States, back to United States for the country and language, American English, time zone, I need to change it to New York. Somewhere, I think there is a New York. Okay. So there is in New York. If you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I chose United States for country, American English for language, New York for time zone, and then just below that time zone there is a the radio button, I mean toggle, whatever. Use English language and US keyboard, so I want to click that. Watch this, click that. And then finally I need to click on next button. Look at this. Okay. And it runs. It's being installed. All right, here enter username, password, and confirm password. So I would say for this, therefore, I need also extra term, the keyboard. So I'm going to use the keyboard that is connected to this Raspberry Pi. Okay, let me take a look at this. On the side. Okay, I want to put here Jae-yoon. And then password. I want to make it simple, so maybe Mercy. Lowercase Mercy, all, and then lowercase Mercy. There's a hidden characters right now, but if I unclick, then you may be able to see that, right? My username is Jae-yoon and password Mercy. If you want to keep this Raspberry Pi securely, then of course you need to put the secure password, right? But I do not want to forget, so Mercy on me. And then there's a next button, so I want to click that next button there. And then I can choose a Wi-Fi network. There are many things that you could think, but yeah, for this, for the Mercy University lab, then I will give you SSID for this Wi-Fi, and then there's a hidden Wi-Fi, and you need to set up well, I'll give you also a password for your home. So you can do this sometimes at home, sometimes at school. So I need to choose one for my router at home. Where is, I think it is a Verizon. Okay, this is a Verizon. And hit next button. There I need to put password. Okay, where's my password? I want to see my password that I have. Okay, here. I want to check the password by clicking unhide characters. Make sure, okay, and then hit the next button again. All right, so it is being connected to the Wi-Fi. It says choose browser. Both Chromium and Firefox web browsers are there. So which one that you want to choose? I want to leave it so Chromium rather than Firefox. Tick here to uninstall the unused browser. That's okay. I don't need to do that. Okay. Simply click next button. Okay. Don't need to change any other. Update to software by clicking next button. By clicking next button, you can update. This update takes time. In Linux operating systems, update is not the same as upgrade. Update is the software repository, the address. There are a few software repositories are already available for example, Raspberry Pi OS or some of the Linux distributors. So that is the address updates. Once the address updated, then you can upgrade your the software already defined. If that software package is upgraded at the repository side, then it will be upgraded. Download update, please wait. So it is still working. It says please wait, downloading updates, please wait. So let's wait. And then installing updates, please wait again. I think it is being upgraded, I guess. Okay, that's what it is right now. I think it'll take time now. So where are we? Back to our we are somewhere here, right? If it is completely done installation, then we need to restart. As it is restarted, then we may be able to see some the first page of that Raspberry Pi OS on your Raspberry Pi. The figures, the photos may not be the same as this. Okay, so it may take time. What I will do is I will stop for a while and then we'll come back when. So I'm going to click on OK button there. OK. And it says setup complete, so that I can restart, reboot. And there is a button called restart. Okay, restart. I'm going to restart this. Okay, it is being restarted. All right. It says update notification. Your Raspberry Pi has been upgraded and can now run LabWC. LabWC is an improved Wayland compositor, the part of the desktop which draws the windows. It offers improved performance over the waveform compositor currently running on your system, and we recommend switching to it for the best experience. It is unlikely event that LabWC causes problems. In case of that, then you can switch back to waveform using the Raspberry Pi config command line tool. Then what I want to do is I'm going to say ask me later, okay? Ask me later, but so we're not sure what it is right now. All right, so click on. All right, this is same the images that you can see here on this slide that you can see here. Okay. In this way, your OS configuration is complete. Well, it's not really complete. Something that we need to do. But that will be, well, installation is done. A couple of things that we need to configure, for example, VNC, and if you want to connect sensor devices for your sensor network applications, then we need to do further. But now I think this is what we planned.